Hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. My name is Estela Lugo, and welcome to the mini-series of The Art of a True Gentleman. On today's video, I will show you how Alan's art has evolved over the years, as I promised in the last episode. You may remember that I said Alan's art is quite complex today. Well, I'm here in his house because he is going to tell us and explain more about his art job. Well, I am here in Alan's house. Hello, Alan.
Hello again.
Hello again, yeah. I will show you another kind of art when, for me, maybe, I think, he start to change. It's not a drawing, it's not all a portrait or oil painting, it's something different. Alan, if you allow me, I would like to start this interview talking about two small pieces I saw. They are attract my attention because for their shape and their colors. Could you tell us a little about them? I will show you there in the screen. Oh, you can see them.
Yes, I can see
Okay,
them. Yeah,
you can see
yeah,
them now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, they are here now. Okay, good. What they mean?
They were experimental pictures. I got a job, a change of my job. I became a full-time art teacher.
Oh,
So I wanted to go more deeply into what we should be teaching the children. And I found that there were two schools of teaching at that time. Roughly the traditional way, which was to do pictures of things, and the other way was to do craft work. And I suddenly realised that the craft way of looking at things was a completely new idea to me of what art was and what art was about. So I then began to restrict myself into what I was putting into my pictures, and I got obsessed by the illusion of depth, which is in all traditional pictures. Like a Canaletto, you get miles and miles of landscape shown, but in craft work you've got virtually none. So I wondered if you could make pictures which had a very, very narrow depth to them. So both of these pictures were exercises for me to see if I could make a work which was flat.
oh, okay.
And I got into my head at the same time that the biological forms, as you see them under the microscope, I look very beautiful, but they're very flat.
Okay.
So I thought, well, in my craft, could I do the same kind of idea? I carry out the same sort of idea. So in fact, in both of these pictures, there's no very little depth at all. I mean, you can tell something's in front of the other, but they're very close together. There's no space in it at all.
No, when I saw them, I will confess you, I called them cells.
Cells, yes. That's right, yes.
But I caught my attention because really they have a lovely color, shapes. I don't know, but I like them.
Yes.
Okay, the next picture, I am sure you will be very surprised and completely sure because it's something completely different. You're going to explain us about your four faces.
Lovely,
Let's
yes.
go?
Yeah, good.
Let's go.
I can do anything I want to do. What would I want to do? This is when I change. So I thought, what I'd really like to do is to do paintings which are three-dimensional. Because I don't like flat pictures. I took the theme of the Herm, and I made this chap. This is the first one I did.
Okay, Alan, this is one of your favorite creation.
Yeah, that was the first one I did in this style.
Yes.
And it was carrying on from the drawing. I showed you the drawing, and this was a development of that. So it's got the four faces. That was supposed to be a young man. It doesn't look very young now, but that was the idea of it.
Okay.
That was a mature man when he's a lover and when he gets married and has his children.
Yes.
That's the older man.
Yes.
Who's a statesman, or like headmaster or somebody. He's a very wise man.
Okay.
Yeah.
He is.
He's an old man like me, old, wise, full of talk, but he can't do anything anymore.
Okay, thank you, Alan, for your explanation about the four faces. Very interesting and very strange.
All my pictures are journeys. They're journeys into myself.
Oh.
I'm searching myself for meaning.
Yes. I noticed something, Alan. Since your wife died, unfortunately, your art become different. There is a transformation. That the four faces is one example of that. And now I will show you another one. It's different totally as well. It's better you explain about that.
Yeah, the change.
Yeah, the change.
Yeah. When Mary died, I thought,
Yeah.
I was a bit like Rip Van Winkle. I suddenly woke up and 20 years had gone past. And I thought, well, crumbs, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? And I thought, well, what I always wanted to do was to really try to produce one or two really good pieces of work.
Okay.
Not for other people, but for myself, that would content myself. So I thought, well, this is a golden opportunity. What time I've got left, I'm going to give to my art. And I'm going to give priority to that. And that's exactly what I've done. And it's rewarded me 100%. It's really kept me going, to be honest.
That is a means for you, the art, something for make him happy and make him in activity, because it's still today painting or doing this kind of art. It's something incredible about him, because it's a person very independent as well. I am admired to him. Yes, because you are a person very active, working all the time,
Yes.
every single day. Since his wife died, unfortunately, he created a lot of piece of art. It's incredible. We go to see the other piece of art, which is very interesting as well, for the colors, for the shape, for everything, and he will explain us. Okay? See you then.
This is a piece I'm very, very, very fond of, because it encapsulates what I had in my mind, and it began to work in reality. And that was that this figure here is a man, well, it's me really, in 3 dimensions. It's here in the horizontal, he's here in the vertical, and it's also divided into different planes. Below his thighs here, it's the oh God, my words won't come. It is the subconscious, and then it came up to be, comes out. That's how we see ourselves. You know, this glorious chap, really happy with life and throwing up his arms in delight.
Yes.
But underneath him is his subconscious, which is going on under here. the depths there, and then I realised that he had another side to him, which was behind him, and this was a very masculine side of who a man is, and then realised behind that really he's got a feminine side, so that if you turned him round and looked at him from the other side, he wasn't a male, but he was a female. Because we're both together in the same situation. We're both part of the same process that's going on with life.
Okay.
And having built her at the back, I wondered how you could get it all into one image. So then I put a mirror down behind,
Okay.
so that you could get the image of the man and the woman at the same time, and that they were both experiencing their life and their subconscious, and they were really part of the whole thing.
Well, very interesting that Alan explained us about his art. I don't know what I can say really. I don't understand this kind of art, but all of he is doing is, for me, is very interesting. What do you think about your art? What do you like express in all of them?
To be perfectly honest, I don't really know if it is art. But it's something I like doing. It's something I get enjoyment about, and it's an exploration of phenomena that is part of my life.
Yes.
I've always been interested in making things, doing things, telling stories to myself, and it's my inner mind that I'm trying to explore in these works. I call them works. I don't actually call them art. Art's rather a pretentious word, I always think.
Yes, it's lovely for you, Dad, and I think the art keeps you very alive, Alan.
Well, it is being alive. That's
Yes.
what being alive is about.
Yes,
I would
because-
urge anybody to do it. It gives me real pleasure in life.
Pleasure
It really
in life,
does.
yes.
Yes.
And your mind very well.
Yeah.
You are very active.
Yes.
It's nice for you, Dad.
Yeah.
And I'm very grateful with you to receive me here in your house, Alan. And
It's
doing,
nice. It's interesting.
Yes, and doing these interviews, documentary interviews, something like that.
Yes,
It's similar.
It's very self-centered. It's me all the time.
No,
But they
not
are-
for you, no, it's because
that's one of the pleasures of life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Me.
Sometimes. Okay, people, I hope you enjoy like I did watching this video. There is some interesting more pieces. I have one in specific I call the king of the art of Alan. It's Alan's art king. That I want to show you, but that is in the next episode.
I wonder
okay?
which one that is.
It's a surprise for you because I know it's something I like. It's wonderful. Okay, people,
Yes.
thank you for watching us. Really, I enjoyed all the time
She's going to
doing
surprise me, I think.
this. Yes. Okay, people, see you the next time, next episode. Bye.
Cheers.